Welcome back to Takeoff Tuesdays, and today we're talking about bass.
Drop a beat for us, you ready?
No, not that bass.
Slap at the bass.
Nope, not that either. We're talking about rubber bass.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Alright, so here's our plan, and there's really two main ways that I do bass. The first one is simply just drag and drop. So you have your project items over here, just take it over, drop it on the room you want it, and you can keep going, see how it lights up. You can just go through and click all the rooms if you need to. That's one way, and you can also come back and say you have an accent base on one of these walls. You can go and replace that, and you'll get this pop-up. A pin means to add on top of and replace. That's what we want, and you can go through and drop those as needed. So that's the first way, the simplest way. My favorite way, when I can get away with using it, is let's say I have a carpet and it has the same straight bass in every single room. So instead of I add my carpet, I come back, I add my base, and just go one by one. The way I like to do it is just attach that base to the carpet. So to do that, we just open this up, and we're going to come down here and set that base as an add-on. So we'll just pick the one we want. Let's just call it that. We want to make sure the add-on method is base perimeter. So if you click that, that's all it's going to let you have. And then we'll save and save. And let's say we want to do that with the BCT as well. So same clicks, and we'll just add this code base and save. So now whenever I drop, and you can already see it added it, but wherever I drop this carpet, that base is going to be automatically added. So same with the BCT. So I'm going to put it here and here. That code base is already added to the product. And this is a huge time saver on, say, budgets where you're just figuring a generic straight and code base. I love just attaching it to this, drag and dropping, and we're done. So the only drawback of this, and this is why you need to make sure that there's definitely no other base going with this carpet, is let's say you did all that, you got done, and you go through and you say, oh no, there's an accent base that I totally missed. I have to go back and add it to certain walls with a certain paint color. When you have it attached like that, you're not going to be able to do that. So let me zoom in real quick and just show you. So if I want to add it on here, I can add it, but you can see right there, this base that's attached to the carpet is not going to go away. So that is the drawback. You have to be absolutely certain that no other base is going to be used with that product.
You folks have been warned.
So even if I come back and erase that, this is going to stay because it's attached to that material. So that's the one thing to keep in mind, but if you can use it, that's a huge, huge time saver. And one other thing with your settings, so you can change a little bit about how your base looks. And this is totally personal preference. So we come up here to system setting, and we're going to go to drawing style. And this one right here, linear product style, is going to give you some options. So you can change the thickness if you want. You can change the style. Say you just want a solid line. You can do that, and you see how that already changed. So that's something you can play around with. You can also, let's go back to that. Oop, hold on. If you want to do the dashes, you can see how thick they are. You can change that a little bit. So that works a little bit. I will say, if you're going to use these dashes, I would not make it super thick, because when you do your print to PDF, say you're doing shop drawings for somebody, if you don't have your settings dialed in, when they zoom in to something like this, these will also expand, all these little squares, and it'll take up the whole room, and it's hard to see anything that's going on. So that's just something to be aware of. Obviously, you can spot check that when you're doing your PDF and check it out in preview and make sure it's going to look good when somebody zooms in, especially if you're doing 11 by 17s for somebody. It's just something to keep in mind. So those are the two main ways that I do base. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions or if there's another way that you like. And I think that'll do it for this one, just a quick short video. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.